If you're a student this year, you need to start a YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you the story when I was in school and how YouTube benefited me personally, and also the top 6 reasons why you should start a YouTube channel as a student. Let's jump straight in. Let's first start with my story and how YouTube was involved in my life when I was a student. It all first started in elementary school, just making videos for fun. I had no intention, absolutely not, for doing this as a job. This was just purely for fun at the time. I was inspired by big creators like PewDiePie to start creating videos. At the time, I started to get interested in the hobby of airsoft, and so I looked up some videos online to learn more things about it. Naturally, I got more interested and looked up some airsoft videos on YouTube. And I also looked up if there was a local field near me to play. And I was very surprised. Not only was there a big YouTuber that played at my local field, well, he was big at the time, I think like 50 or 100,000 subscribers, which in my eyes at the time was really crazy. But of course, I looked at all of his videos and really got fascinated by making YouTube videos about airsoft. And so, of course, I started to create. It was all fun and games in the first few years of my channel. But my competitive side started to get the best of me once I entered high school. I wanted my channel to grow more and more. And I had my first big goal of getting to 1,000 subscribers. The magic number. And I think at the time entering high school, I maybe had a few hundred subscribers at the most. And I also met someone in my high school that was actually also making YouTube videos as well. I can't recollect the exact number of subscribers he had, but I think it was around the 3,000 to 5,000 mark. It might have been 10,000 subscribers too, I'm not too sure. But of course, I thought that was insane to actually meet someone in real life that actually achieved that. Because at the time, that was a lot of subscribers back then. And of course, my competitive side took over and I really wanted to pass him in subscribers. This would be my first big goal on YouTube. But in high school, I was of course very busy. I did 2 different sports and I tried to get good grades while still doing YouTube on the side. It was very fun, but I wasn't super consistent in my first couple years in high school. I was posting videos, don't get me wrong, but there was no rhyme or reason behind them. Just kind of mostly just to post. But I had a big life change halfway through high school and actually moved far away from my hometown. And even despite this change, going into a different high school, I still wasn't a big fan of school. I was now at this point in my junior year of high school. And something clicked in me. I definitely knew that I need to make a few changes to my channel in order to actually start growing fast. At this point, I started to pay attention to what other creators on YouTube were doing and taking notes on what worked and what didn't. For example, coming up with better video ideas, designing thumbnails, and titles that would attract new audience members. At this point, I knew I needed to understand how to YouTubeify my channel. And this resulted in finally a few of my videos hitting over 1,000 views, which was a big change from my normal numbers. But now it was senior year. And I knew at this point, I definitely did not want to go to college. I kept trying to come up with unique video concepts and video formats that would help my channel grow. But despite some growth, I still wasn't able to actually monetize my channel before high school ended. So I kept along the traditional route of going to a higher education. But somehow with my dyslexia, I got into a special consideration program, so I got into a decent college. Just to continue down this traditional path until I was able to make YouTube work was still an okay idea. So I went through with it. And that's when I started my freshman year. There was 3 of us in a tiny little dorm room. And we shared a bathroom with like, I think 100+ people. It was crazy. Definitely got the worst dorm on the campus, but we won't talk about that. I remember one of my roommates always used to ask what I was doing on my computer all the time, and I was too embarrassed to tell him actually what I was doing. So I just would always tell him I'm editing for my real estate videography company, which I guess I still was technically. But of course I finished that project and went on to YouTube only. And throughout college, I still wanted to not take the traditional path. So I tried drop shipping, researching Amazon FBA, and even like day trading and stuff like that. But all of those failed, but I kept being consistent on YouTube throughout college. It started to get into a big grind as I was still doing a sport in college. I was still trying to get good grades and not fail out of college, despite my hatred for college. I remember getting up at like 6 or 7 a.m. just to drive 2 or 3 hours to play at my local airsoft field. I remember I would sneak out in all my weird tactical gear and get into my little Nissan packed of airsoft gear covered in towels. And doing all this with managing all of these other things in college was definitely a challenge. But I was so determined to make it. Even if I got bad views, I kept pushing forward. But all this hard work finally paid off and I got my first viral moment. So sorry if I sound kind of like I'm dying. That's my fault. There it goes. But where were we? Oh yeah, my first viral moment actually just randomly gave one of my super expensive guns to a kid. He used it in a video and long story short, the video got pretty good views. I think this video blew me up from like 3,000 subscribers all the way up to like 13,000 subscribers. It was a huge push in my channel. I remember I barely even posted that video and I stayed up like the whole night. I don't even think I slept that night editing it, and I tried some weird different editing styles that I normally don't do. I almost just didn't post it in general. So glad I did though. I thought that video was going to be a huge flop and boy was I wrong. wrong. But I thought I made it on YouTube and I thought I was a genius, but I got humbled very quickly, and a lot of the other videos after that didn't do nearly as well. But it definitely taught me to be consistent and always try to adapt and pivot every single time. And with each video, getting better and better definitely led me to my overall success long term. Now at the point was time to drop out of college. And obviously this is what I chose to do. I don't recommend this for most people. And you'll see later on in my 6 top points that I go over in this video that honestly dropping out maybe is not the answer for everyone, but it's just what worked for me in my journey. But once I got into the second year of college, I said, see you later. Halfway through, I think I hit about 50,000 subscribers. I landed my first sponsorship and I was selling Velcro patches. This all helped to fund the channel. And of course I was making some money from AdSense as well, I believe. At this point, I might have been making a couple $1,000s a month, but because I wanted to scale and I hated school so much, I decided to take my chance and drop out. That was a very crazy and risky decision thinking about that now in past tense, but I'm glad I did it. Again, that's not for everyone though. And when I left, I actually moved in back with my mom in a shed outside of her house. It was very humbling those first couple years, but it was still a blast to do YouTube full time. And from that point on, I worked like crazy. And I think I've been doing YouTube full time as a job for like 6+ years at this point. And my main channel sits at over 1.2 million subscribers. So that was my unique story. I just thought I would share with you in this video, but I definitely don't recommend that for most people. The next 6 tips I'm going to share with you are actually things that will benefit you while having a YouTube channel and still finishing college. So don't worry, these tips are not just for people that want to like leave college. This is actually mostly for people that want to stick around and do both. But let's now jump straight in. The first big reason that you need a YouTube channel in college is to further your skill development. Running a YouTube channel is a crash course in digital media. You will naturally develop many high value skills such as video editing, script writing, lighting, audio, recording skills, thumbnail skills, SEO skills, marketing, public speaking. All of these things are just to name a few. If you're someone that wants a side gig as well, a YouTube channel is a great way to go. And by default, you'll probably accidentally learn the entire Adobe Creative Cloud by making a YouTube channel. And all of these different types of skills can actually open a lot of good opportunities and doors for you in the future. If you choose to go down a creative path, or if you choose a career that actually uses these specific skills on YouTube, which is quite a lot of them, because there's the creative side of YouTube and the business side. So you get to basically learn everything. For an example, right before I started college, I started a little real estate videography company, and I got my first big client actually shooting a crazy mansion in Southern California. It was worth many millions of dollars and it was a really cool house. And I only got that job because I knew how to video edit and use a nice camera and a drone as well. You never know how your skills on YouTube will develop to open more doors for you in real life. But trust me, all these different random skills aren't just for nothing. They would definitely benefit your future. This is indeed part of skill development, but I thought this would be a nice one to actually have as its own separate little category in this. And that's the increased confidence you get as a person. Putting yourself out there and speaking to an audience definitely builds a lot of self-confidence. At least it did for me. This helps you be confident in general and of course improve your communication skills as well. I remember I was definitely a really shy kid growing up, but YouTube really pushed me out of my shell. It helped me meet others, build connections with people not only online but also in person. And trust me, the skill of confidence will be great in anything you do in your actual life. There is no situation where actually having more confidence about you and your life will negatively impact you. And this is a awesome skill to get as a student, because once you move to the real world, this will only benefit you. Let's now move on to number 2, and that's going to be the financial opportunities. So of course with YouTube, people a lot of the time think of the money. Once you meet the YouTube partner requirements, getting 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, or of course meeting these short requirements as well, you're able to get into the YouTube partner program and earn money when people watch your videos. And of course, this is the most standard way YouTubers earn money, but there's lots of other ones as well, which I'll touch on very soon. But trust me, in college or as a student in general, even if you're not in college yet, having some extra money is a big benefit. Either one of these will definitely benefit you to have a little side income. And with YouTube, it'll help you practice getting different types of income streams and overall diversifying where those things come from. But YouTube AdSense is not the only thing to make money from. And that's our second point of this one, is diversifying your income streams on YouTube. Beyond ad revenue, a successful YouTube channel will open a lot of doors of different types of streams. For an example, example, affiliate marketing, brand sponsorships, selling your own physical or digital products, or creating your own membership program like channel memberships, your own even private website, or super chats. And oftentimes, these side incomes will actually turn into your main ones as they keep growing. And understanding and learning about each one of these and juggling them all will result in you being a way better business owner. You can't go wrong by learning how affiliate marketing works, how to negotiate a proper sponsor contract, or even creating your own physical product company on the side and learning how all of that works with inventory, sales, and everything in between. All of these are great skills to learn and understand. It also hopefully will create you some nice little side income. And trust me, even if these things don't sprout a crazy revenue stream at first, all of my experiences with affiliate marketing, creating my own products, and anything you could possibly think of has really led me to be a better business owner over the years on YouTube. So even if it doesn't create a big income stream at first, it could definitely still help you down the line. And even if you don't end up going into YouTube full time, all of these skills are definitely translated into many other businesses. So it only will help you no matter what you do. And one of my favorite parts about starting a YouTube channel as a student is it's one of the lower barrier to entry businesses. It's not like a traditional brick and mortar business where you have to have a physical location and your startup costs are super expensive. YouTube is basically free. Just takes your time. And you could basically just start with your smartphone. That's basically all it takes. The third reason is a professional and career boost. When building a YouTube channel, it often acts as your own personal brand. And in many cases, YouTube acts as a dynamic and interactive resume. It showcases your personality, your expertise, and your work ethic to potential employers, clients, or collaborators. Like I mentioned before in my example, I was able to show off my editing skills to land my first gig with my real estate videography business. And another thing that will benefit your career is the idea of networking. As you grow on YouTube, you'll be able to connect with other creators, industry experts, and different brands. This can lead you to many different unexpected career opportunities and partnerships in your YouTube career. Whether that's someone that you can collaborate with on a brand deal to have a mutual relationship with to help both of you, but also you could end up meeting someone that's going to be your future employer that you connected with through YouTube, or someone that saw your work. You never know how something's going to end up helping you in the future, so you might as well try. And one of the biggest benefits, in my opinion, is traffic generation. Most likely, if you're a student, you're probably not operating a big business, but chances are you might in the future. So you can use your YouTube channel as a traffic generation tool. And in the future, if you start your own business, website, or another social media platform, you could use YouTube to promote it. YouTube is a very powerful organic marketing tool. So if you're a future entrepreneur outside of college, trust me, YouTube is only going to benefit you. Number 4 is going to be meeting lifelong friends or like-minded individuals. If you're making content about something you enjoy or something you like, there is a big chance other people like it too. For an example, some of my friends I made through college and that I still remained in contact with outside of college actually met through my channel. I used to play a whole bunch of airsoft, obviously, and I still do for that channel. And I met some friends just traveling to different fields as I was making my channel and as I was growing. Never underestimate the power of YouTube to find new friends. And as you guys know through this story, I'm not the biggest fan of school, obviously, but YouTube allowed me to see a other path and give me hope. And it also allowed me to connect and see others online that had a similar opinion as me. So instead of feeling super out of place in my life and only being around people that were my peers in school that I really didn't have a big connection with because they love school, so going out and recording off campus allowed me to meet very different types of people and kind of open my eyes to what is out there besides just being surrounded by students. And again, nothing wrong with education whatsoever. I think it's amazing, but just for certain people like me, it's just not their path in life. So I was really happy I did YouTube because it allowed me to open my eyes and see what else was out there. I met people that were in trades, other creators, other creatives, and some other people that were just straight up entrepreneurs. But I would have never met them if I didn't start my channel and get out of the bubble of being a student. And also because of this YouTube channel, I felt like I was operating my own small business. So that gave me, when I got to college, to actually join an entrepreneurship club. And it really did turn out that not really many people were doing their own businesses in that club. But I did meet a few friends in that club. And I'm very lucky to still call them friends to this day. And if I hadn't done YouTube on the side, I probably still just wouldn't have straight up the confidence to talk to these people and make new friends. So I'm really thankful for having a YouTube channel during this time. Number 5 is going to be a little bit similar to number 4, but a little bit different. This one's all about community and connection. YouTube has 1 billion active users. It allows you to reach people across the world who share a similar interest as you do, no matter how niche it could be. Nowadays, I see a lot of big communities online form from actually YouTube channels. For an example, if you're a big chess fan and at your school you go to your actual chess club, you can start a YouTube channel about your chess club. And maybe it's not going to blow up if it's super niche, but it will definitely attract like-minded people at your school to join the club as well, and basically get a really cool community going together. YouTube isn't always just for some massive growth or for business. It could be just for building a community. This YouTube channel you'll start for the club can hopefully attract new members to the club and hopefully allow you, therefore, to be surrounded by more like-minded people and hopefully get some new friends as well. Being a part of a community is a really important thing to have in your life as you continue to get older and develop as a person. And being a part of a community definitely helps you learn faster. Instead of learning everything you need to know about your particular community alone, for example, learning the game of chess, you can learn with a whole bunch of like-minded individuals and you'll probably learn a lot faster and be a lot better at the game. Being in a hub of people that are interested in the same thing will definitely skyrocket your growth. So it's not always about these crazy YouTube numbers. It could just be about forming a cool community in your area. But if you choose to go down the normal YouTube path and build a big audience, building a big community like this can still benefit you in a similar way. Your community on YouTube is one of the best ways to come up with some of your best ideas. So if you choose to start a new project, your audience can help you and even give you great feedback. For an example, when I started my subscription business a couple years back on my YouTube channel, I was live streaming exclusively to community members every single week, and it was a lot of fun. Unfortunately, I had to stop the club. That's a different story for a different day because YouTube wouldn't allow me to have it, blah, blah, blah. Again, different story for a different day. But I remember building such a great community and such a great connection with everyone a part of this group. It was such a cool place to have an audience that supported me and my ideas and helped me come up with some even crazier ideas, and also talk with people that had a very similar appreciation to the hobby of airsoft. And you cannot simply put a price tag on that. Community is everything. The last thing I think will benefit you for starting a YouTube channel as a student is number 6, mastering time management and building a good work ethic. Let's face it, YouTube is no joke. You have to juggle script writing, filming, and editing alongside a full course load as a student. And this definitely builds some elite level of discipline if you're able to pull it all off. It forces students to optimize and prioritize their tasks in a way that will massively pay off your skill development of time management, of course, just standard work ethic. And even if this is the only thing you get from starting a YouTube channel, this is still so worth it in my opinion. Trust me, it's not easy whatsoever keeping up with all of school's demands while still doing a YouTube channel on the side. But if you could do all of this and execute it all pretty well, it's a big indicator that you'll probably be successful in life. And that if you choose to, you can make it full time on YouTube. Or if you go down the traditional path, be a very successful person in your career. YouTube is a pretty demanding business. So developing this work ethic is a must. And this will only translate to success in your career or on YouTube. Or honestly, in all categories of life. There is basically no con to this. Time management will always be a useful skill to have, and work ethic is a very important thing to get now in your life and also have it in the future. You really just can't go wrong starting a YouTube channel as a student. So what are you waiting for? Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys do want to help me in my journey, hit 1,000 subscribers on this channel and get monetized, here is the subscribe button right there. And if you want to watch another awesome video by me about YouTube education and growth, here is that video personally recommended just for you right there. Without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one.